Hello friends, in this particular episode, we will see what happened on the 8th day, that is 22nd of July 1908. In my last episode, I had said that dramatic incidences which had happened on 22nd of July will come to that slowly and gradually. At 12:30 p.m., Mr. Tilak concluded his speech, which I have already said, which started on 15th at 3 p.m., concluded on 22nd at 12:30 p.m. So nearly for 5 days, 21 hours and 10 minutes, Mr. Tilak was arguing his case. Subsequent to the arguments of Tilak, Advocate General commenced with his arguments, and in a very standard manner in which spoke only on one aspect, that the offence is made out, the person should be convicted, he is a dangerous person, he is provoking people, and that very typical kind of an normal standard argument was produced by the Advocate General. Advocate General spoke up to 5 o'clock. Now from here, all those dramatic incidences start coming into picture. Advocate General asked the Honorable Court whether the court intends to finish the case tonight. And the answer by the Lordship is yes, the court intends to finish this case tonight. Now we don't know why there was so much of a hurry, why it was required to finish the case on that very day. Somehow this particular news was kept secret. But unfortunately, by 7 a.m., the news leaked out from the High Court to the general public. Immediately, thousands of people gathered around High Court. It became difficult for police to control them. Now we don't know why this dramatic decision was taken by the Honorable Court, that come what may, however time it may take, I have to finish it today. Why? What is the reason? What is the mystery behind this? Why so much of hurry? Why court could not wait for the next day, that is 23rd of July 1908? Why court was not ready to wait? What were these reasons? Nowhere these reasons are given. This hurry, immediately that very night, why this kind of secrecy? Why this dramatism? Why? What was the intention? Nobody knows it. Accordingly, 8:30 p.m., the jury retired for their snacks. 9:30 p.m., the jury assembled, and jury informed the court that the verdict is guilty 7:2. That is, 7 are in favor of accused being guilty and 2 are in being favor of accused being non-guilty. On this, the court asked the foreman, that is the chief of the jury, can there be a unanimous verdict? Foreman simply refused. He said, no, there cannot be a unanimous decision. It is 7 versus 2. 7 feel Mr. Tilak is guilty, 2 are feeling Tilak is not guilty. After this, so it's 9:30 in the night. The court delivers its judgment makes Mr. Tilak a convict, gives him an imprisonment, and at 10 p.m. the court rises. Now, this is what a very mysterious aspect in this entire trial. Nowhere in the court, in the judgment, the Honorable Court says what are the reasons, what are the conditions, what are the compulsions, what are the necessities, why that particular case had to be disposed of at that late hours of the night. No reasonable explanation is given. Why? What heavens were going to fall? If the verdict could have been given on the next day. What was that? I think till today we have not got an explanation, a reasonable and a convincing explanation as to why such hurry was done in the trial of Mr. Tilak. What was the necessity to pass a conviction and imprisonment order at 9:30 p.m. in the night? No cogent explanation is available. I leave it to my viewers to interpret from their own angles about this mystery. This is a mystery in the trial of Mr. Tilak. Evidences are not proper, witnesses are not proper, documents are not proper, and suddenly late night conviction and imprisonment is given. Why? We know, nobody of us know. You will appreciate that heavy rains were going on at that point of time in Bombay at 10 p.m. Huge crowd had gathered outside Bombay High Court in spite of the heavy rains which were going on. That was the respect, that was the feeling of people, that was the love, affection of the people at large had to Mr. Tilak. So, this is the final day, everything has concluded. So, in 8 days, the trial got concluded. It started on 13th of July 1908. It concluded on 22nd of July 1908 at 10 p.m. Reason? We don't know. So, this is how the entire trial was conducted. In our next episode, we will see what was the impact of this conviction. What had happened in Bombay because of this conviction. I hope you would have enjoyed this particular episode. Thank you.